1 second, guys. Hope you guys can all hear me. Just set up a few more things. We'll kick things off in a second. Hope everyone is having an amazing day wherever you guys are. We should grab some water. Also, the POAPs, the POAP claims will be a little bit different. So, after some secret word fiascos and poachers in the past, and after a lot of discussion and suggestions from the holders, Spicy has come up with a solution. Spicy is here to explain it because she explains it better than me, but she'll basically let you know how to claim the POAPs. Spicy, take it away. You've got the floor. Spicy, I can't hear you. Spicy, hello? Hello? Spicy. Spicy, are you there? Spicy. Oh, fuck, okay, that was my fault. I could hear her as well, I wanted to be annoying to her, but now she's probably... Yeah, that backfired. That backfired on big time. She'll be back. Spicy, I could hear you, I was just joking. I was just joking, and then...
disconnected. I had wireless display on my computer, my laptop, like that, and everything. I'm going, why the hell isn't it working? Wow.
Yeah, I could hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck. I think she's actually changed the setting, and now she's out. But yeah.
I just failed on the whole gig.
But yeah, if because again you've set this up, so if you can just tell them how it works.
So, I think they'd like to be able to claim the POAP as well. Being that everyone's on different time zones and stuff, I have done the POAP this week so that anyone who watches the live draw on YouTube afterwards has a 2-day period where they can claim the POAP, and then after that it's closed. So it's just to give everyone an opportunity to get them. Would have liked to have had them, but couldn't.
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. So again, it will be open for 2 days, so people who watch the YouTube can also claim the POAPs. Because again, as Spicy said, some people miss the times, but also I think opening tickets is better. It's what we did at the start, so it works out better. Yeah. So you get longer to claim it. But still, get in there early, guys. The earlier, the better. And the POAP's pretty cool today as well. It's the Hunter Gremlin bat that I put in the sneaks, hanging on the tentacle, coming from the hat, so it's pretty cool. But without further ado, guys, we will get down to business. Yes, you open... yeah, I'm kind of on not so. I kind of think you keep it like crisp and small, but I don't know. We'll try things out. If there's any problems, we can always rejig it. But yeah, without further ado, guys, we will kick things off. So today, I'm going to be working on one of the mouths. So this is the bubblegum trait. So you can see I've sketched quite a bit of it. And that black stuff is actually inked, like in the Photoshop. However, because certain lines that are quite like long and trainy like this, I usually want to bring into Illustrator. So I've kind of gone ahead and done a little bit already. So we are just going to kind of like finish off these lines. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back into into Photoshop and just show you guys how you integrate both vector lines that are done in Illustrator with Photoshop. So you can see as well bubblegum. I mean, you can see it in the background. It's very light, but the bubblegum mouth, he's kind of turned into a bit of a tentacle monster, grabbing onto the face, a bit like a face sucker from Alien, and yeah, and we're gonna have a massive tongue with a lot of acid trips or acid tabs aligning it, similar to kind of what I've done with the Mohawk hat, and I might even slice the tongue in half, but that will be easier to do in Photoshop later. So I'm just going to lock this layer, and this one can go here. Yeah, but any pop questions as well, just hound Spicy, because she's in charge of that. Just make sure her mic is working.
You were good at shit off, aren't you?
Always. Just handball it over. I'm just the artist, Spicy. I just draw pictures, okay? That's...
I gotta on my side then.
Okay. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. I'm super excited tonight. So actually, I'll show you guys. It's there's this cathedral right near us. It's the one I actually got trapped in months ago. I just walked in there and then they closed the doors. I thought I was trapped, but there was an exit. It's really gorgeous inside. But they do these candlelight classical shows, and they do like tributes to different bands, so like Beatles or Hans Zimmer. So we're going to see Queen, and this is what it look like inside. Well, this is what the photos it's supposed to look like. So yeah, that's tonight. Starts at like 10 p.m. though. I don't know why it's so late, but yeah, really excited. This is bubblegum. Yes, it is. Yeah. So I mean, it looks a bit messy at the moment, guys. Don't judge it straight away. Trust the process. We're just we're getting these lines. Pardon? You don't like it?
No. I said it looks like a sperm with two tails.
Well,
that might just be what my.
Well, why do you have to go? Why do you have to go dirty straight away? That's Utterance's job.
Why did you have to go dirty straight away with your cat?
It's true. But I mean, speaking of Utterancer, saw this before, and just thought it was funny, so I'll just pop it up in the chat. Utterancer playing Super Smash Bros with his bros. Yeah, explain yourself, Utterancer. Explain, please. We want to kind of understand what you meant by that. This is edited. So you're saying someone hacked your account? I just thought I'd have to. I felt I had to attack Utterancer before. Like, I have to kind of throw the first stone, draw first blood before he starts talking about my cat. Okay. I'm just basically again with the Illustrator stuff like this. I just basically put the main lines down. Some stuff I'm not going to do in Illustrator just because it's quicker to do it in Photoshop. But for now, we're just going to get these elements down. I might leave the eye for now as well. We might do something with that later. Just trying to get all the bits that I really want to have, I guess we would say perfect, to be right. That's what we do here at PadFam. Reset cats and smash bros. And apparently inspect element and change the words. It's a good cover. Other answer.
Other answer is very good at cover-ups.
Yeah,
Got many stories.
I can imagine.
I hear all of them.
Random, unrelated. I just watched the movie Captain Phillips with Tom Hanks this morning as I was working, and it was pretty good. I was pretty impressed. It's like a movie that I had no interest of seeing when I first saw the ads coming out, but it was on Netflix. Smashed it on, and I was like, "Hey, this is pretty good." Bro jobs. I don't know, it's literally just like enters the chat. It was like, "Good morning, guys," or "What's up?" and it's just getting attacked. But just draws attention away from anything cat related, so it's good. Speaking of cat, actually, our cat is fucking really annoying lately. So, we've been giving it this like kind of gourmet tin food, and it's become like addicted. So now every time you go to the kitchen, it just wants more and more food. It almost like acts as though we don't feed her. So you just go get her like a bottle of water from the fridge. She hears the fridge open, or you're just in the kitchen and she runs and starts meowing. But this morning I bought my girlfriend it's like a bagel with meat and cheese in it, and I had it sitting on the table in a bag, and yeah, all of a sudden my girlfriend, not in a happy mood, turned around and the cat had like gone into the bag and pulled all the meat and cheese out and was just eating it on the table. So it's good times. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this one up here, just by adding anchor points and then deleting as you go. And when we've kind of got things that I want all in the right spots, we are going to bring it over into Photoshop, and I'll show you guys how that kind of works. We can leave those bits for now there as well. Now we also need to get the line weights right. So I'm just going to pop this like that. So these are the line weights that I use in the Photoshop file. So we're just trying to match them in terms of the weight. That one's probably a little bit too big, so we'll just pop it down to 0.85. And I'm going to do the 15, even though I don't really think we're going to need it for now, but it's good to have it. So again, these big lines like this would be, actually I might cut these first. Just have a look. Yeah, that needs to get joined. Okay, that'll be like that. And we'll join them. And okay, that's what that is. Okay, 1 second. I fucked it up a little bit here. This has to go like this. So Ills, you got a cat similar. This cat is fucking like. Also, we were eating ice cream the other night, like Ben and Jerry's, and we're just lying in bed eating it. And it was like as if the cat, it literally acts as though we don't feed it. Was like proper trying to get its head in, and you'd push it away, but nothing was stopping it. It was like the Somali pirates in Captain Phillips, just relentless. See, mixed it in, made it topical for myself. Okay, that's right. So I just could turn this off. Okay. Bring this in. This one's gonna get cut. I'm just gonna cut them all as I go. Yeah. That one's going over the top, so just cut these. Yeah, the thing is, like, my girlfriend's like, maybe the food is too good gourmet for her, but I was like, we can't really take her off it now because she's used to it. Also, she used to, like, back in France, she used to eat dry food, but for some reason, every time we give her dry food, she vomits here. And we ran out of the wet stuff, like, one morning. So my girlfriend woke, like, before she went to work. She gave her a bunch of dry because that's all she had. And I literally just come out, and the whole couch is just covered in vomit. I was like, of course I have to clean it up as well because I'm the one home. But yeah, after that, I went through all the dry out because fuck giving her that again. I think you can post GIFs. I think you can. You should be able to. I'm just gonna put this as white, and we can delete it later because I'm being a bit lazy. Oh shit. Okay. Why can't? I don't know. Pop this as white. Pop this on top, and this one can go. Oh shit, no. That goes like that. So I'm just getting arranging it so it's right. This is actually deleted, and I'll turn that off. Pull this one down, and I'm going to delete these bits here as well. So we're nearly getting ready to do all the line weight and then bring it into Photoshop. Remember, guys, if you've joined a little bit late, it's just you need to claim your poet by opening up a ticket. And I think that's just about right. I don't answer. Hand of God. Okay, and okay, let's start getting the line weight done. So these have to be like this. All these ones will be the 0.6. This bit as well, 0.6. Oh, this one can be 0.5. Just make it a little bit bigger. .6 there. I think I've locked. Wait, I think I might have locked something. 1 second. Yeah, I have. This is that line weight. Okay, we're nearly there, folks. We're nearly ready for the tapering, and then the exporting to, well, not exporting, just copy and paste into Illustrator. These ones can be 0. And this one can be very small. Okay. Also spicy. Am I allowed to, or have they already seen it? Am I allowed to sneak the new roadmap? Or
Yeah, that's all good.
I can sneak it? Okay, cool. Okay. I'll sneak you guys a new roadmap at the end, and also sneak you a little something else that I'm working on as well. Another trait that I'm working on. Da, da, da. Utterance, of course. Yeah. If AP says it's okay, it really isn't a sneak. And that can be a little bit bigger. And we'll start tapering some stuff. So tapered edges, but a bit thicker. Tapered edge here. So it's just using, again, width tool, just to get these nice, clean lines. The tongue will be, I guess, 0.7. Yeah, I'll make it 0.7. Actually, maybe 0.8. This can be white. Go up. And this can be deleted in here. I can do it like this actually. Just get it exactly. Shit, I fucked it. I'm just gonna get that up there. Okay. And I might thicken these ones a bit, actually. Make it 0.75. And these ones need to be tapered as well at the top here. But we probably will have to just go in and thicken the edges a little bit. Definitely, it's kind of out of context, but also in context, young EP. Because again, I did mention it, so it's a very good segue. Okay. And this will need to be deleted here. You're right, Spicy, was that you?
No, sorry, that was magic.
That's alright. Okay, add this taper in here. This can be... Okay. And we do need to add a circle here. Make it normal. Okay, nearly there, guys. What about these eyes here? I feel I want them to be a bit bigger, actually. And they can be 7.5. This one's gonna go here. But I like this little bit here, to be honest with you, so just cut it so it's in the back. And oops, lazy. Oops. Okay. There'll need to be... Actually, I might just do this because I'm gonna have to redraw some stuff anyway. We can do the rest in Photoshop. Okay, I'm just gonna check everything. I think it's alright. The rest we will do. I'm just trying to maybe adjust this a bit, thicken up the lips a bit. I don't know what is going on there. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, now we... Shit, I need to delete this. Okay, very close, guys. Select, so now I'm just going to select all the same stroke color. Should be all that blue. Change it to black. Obviously this is locked, that's why it's not doing it. Okay. Now, we will bring it into Photoshop. Now, usually when you can, because it's not going to be the right scale, and I just have to kind of jig it, I will put a few different things around that I have to try and match them up on. Just want to make sure everything looks cool. This needs to be tapered. A nice thick taper. It's the edge of the lip. Okay. Now we grab everything. I'm going to change the window to Photoshop. So just 1 second, guys. Young new P. One sec, it should change. So I was getting distracted by the chat. Going to bubblegum. Okay. Okay. Now, so this is the line weight inking. And now we want to kind of match it. Which can be sometimes tricky. I swear, I don't know where the other bits went. It's alright. Zoom in a little bit. It does need to come out a little bit. I think it's Photoshop that gets quite slow for me when I'm doing a live draw. Okay, I'm just going to turn this down lower so I know what needs to be deleted. So I can go. This can go. Yeah. This little edge needs to go. This needs to be completed up here a little bit more. So I'm just gonna get a normal brush. Like that. And shit, I fucked that up a little bit down here. That's okay, I'm not gonna go back, I'm just gonna actually, we want the tooth kind of hanging over the tongue. And everything looks in order, so we've just pulled this up. And then we will, oh, no it's not. These bits have to go as well. It's like a thing over the face. Delete, delete, delete. Delete. And we will be good to rock and roll in a sec. Now, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to merge these layers so it's all just one line art. But you can see as well if I turn this off, there's some white in here because I was using it as like a blocker instead of having to go in and delete the anchor points. I'm just a bit lazy and I'll just delete it like that. It's a pretty big file and it's just black and white, so there shouldn't be any like artifacts. You can kind of just magic wand that. Okay, now the last bit of inking and stuff like that is down here. So I'll change this to 20, up the smoothing, and it's just a matter of just drawing it in. And deleting those bits. I feel this could be a bit thicker. And we won't taper everything yet, so we'll come in a sec. Here as well, this is like the the bud part of the eye, flower, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to drop the opacity down so I know what I'm drawing on. What needs to go. And there should be one over here. I'm going to come back. That's right. And again, we do some erasing on these bits. And that should be right up there. The lips, I'll probably do 20. I should do it on here. I come into the chat, it's just like chaos. But I just, yeah, definitely agree. The Cintiq definitely paying off. I was like, when I first got it, sometimes it's a bit glitchy. Still, it can be a bit glitchy, like compared to the iPad. The iPad really is really stable. But the fact that you can you have the full gambit of Illustrator and Photoshop at your disposal really does make a difference because you can do so much with it. Okay. I'm going to pull this up like that just to make sure everything's in line. There's a few little things in here. The What do you mean brush it twice? Do you mean like use the same tissue paper twice? What do you? I don't answer. You're not using the same tissue paper twice. You can't. That's not. Once you've wiped once, that's it. Throw it away. You guys are crazy. You run the risk of. Yeah, but you run the risk of. Yeah, you run the risk of shoving shit back up your ass. Excuse the French. So I have to lay it out like that, but that's what you run the risk of. I know it just came out of there, but you don't want to. You never want it to go back in. Liquor grain is just like not impressed. I just get the whole roll and just wipe it with the roll and then throw it away. Okay, here's one, right? Do you guys ever create like a trampoline for your, like a trampoline at the bottom of the toilet for your shit? So like the worst thing I hate is like the when it plops in and then like the water shoots back up at you. So what you do, you just get like, yeah, splash buffer. You just place it like a landing pad for the first plop. So you kind of just place the paper so it's kind of floating on top of the water, but touching the side so it's held on. It's like a little trampoline. Poseidon's kiss. I hate Poseidon's kiss. It's the actual worst. Yeah, all the time, liquor grain, all the time. Actually, okay, the worst thing is when you wake up in the morning and you might have morning glory. Right, you guys get a bit of morning glory. You know, you're standing at full mast and you need to go to the toilet to chuck a piss. So you kind of have to like, you can't like bend it down. So you're kind of like, you're in this weird position over the toilet, like shooting, holding it like an AK-47, just aims down. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it is. It's not good. This conversation. I'm going to erase a bit of this. Okay, last one as well. Okay, right. Let's say you've been busy with your partner or your hand, right? And then you go to chuck a piss, and maybe something's a little bit still stuck in there, and then all of a sudden your stream diverts into two. So instead of one stream, it's like it's like shooting out like a Y. Yeah, it's so hard to 4 streams. Never had 4 streams, but I think you need to get yourself checked out. It's too viscous. Your stuff is too viscous. It's too strong. It's like mad honey syrup. Yeah, but the multiple streams, I don't know. You never know when it's gonna come, and excuse the pun, but it very hard to control. The gifts that are coming through. Magic, where did you find that one? Okay, just tapering these lines. Try not to get distracted by the chat. I always feel with the live draws, it's always in the second half. Like in the second half of the live draw, you will never know where the combo is going, and it's always very involved. But if you're a betting man and you're trying to gamble on what the topic would be, you're always going to lose because it could be anything. Let me just do this. So I'm just cleaning up the line art here and tapering. So I'm gonna get all the artwork clean, and then maybe go in and add a few more things. Because again, I need to add some teeth and stuff here. Might add some growths and some other things. But keep it nice and clean. These need to be tapered. Sometimes as well, the tapering, I might not have room to, I guess, taper it, so I kind of just extend the line, and I'll just get the magic wand and just pretty simply just add a point to it. Because that one kind of needed a little bit extra. My cat is not, yeah, but you can't talk about the cat forever, you know? Just can't. She pissed me off so much yesterday again. Like, again, so I said, when it comes to actual feeding her, she goes crazy. Like, she's meowing and meowing, and the food is in a little tin, so what I usually do is I just open the tin and then drop it into her bowl. But she got so excited that she head-butted it. Like, as I was placing it, she jumped up, head-butted it out of my hand, and it went all. But I kind of just let her continue eating it off the floor. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, my Cintiq, it's just glitched again, so I can't actually draw without a restart. 1 second. Fuck. So I'm just right now just going to get this rotated back using my trackpad on my MacBook. But we are kind of coming to the end anyway, guys, so I won't do a restart and jump back in because literally my pen's fucked. It just does this sometimes. I don't know why. It's doing it less now. I got a new pen, and the new pen is so much better getting the new pen because the other one had a little chip in it. But we have done quite a lot on this one. So the finishing touches for it would be probably like I might add a few more little details here in the cheek. Obviously, the teeth and the eye needs to go in. The multiple tabs are going to go along here. But I probably will add like a slice, similar to the ninja slice. I like to kind of cut things up a bit sometimes. Just adds a bit more kind of dimension and variety. But I do kind of like this big tongue. But this one's definitely coming along. Raffle it. It still works. Still works. Still worth it. This pen has not been in contact with a cat, okay? And I only ever used my finger. But I never placed it inside the cat, okay? It was a pressure point to the right of its tail, okay? There's never any internal touching. Okay? Just want to make that clear. Yeah, I'm admitting that I never touched it like that.
Do the guys know just how many Snapchats you send of your cat?
Huh?
Do the guys know how many Snapchats you send of your cat?
Like maybe one a week?
That's a load of crap.
How many?
The only snaps I get from you, like, and they're always at morning to me, so like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, is Monday, Friday vibes, and it's just a cat, like.
I'll send you one right now. Now. The cats just sleep into the right. But yeah,
Presenting.
I do like this. I do like to send snaps of the cat. I actually have this group. I have like a couple that I used to work with, an English couple. We have like a little snap group. So it's just us three, and the guy ended up leaving because I kept sending too many cat snaps. And he said to me, he's like, if you send one more snap of your cat, I'm out. And then of course I did. And then he said, bye Felicia, and he left the group. So it took me a couple of weeks for him to kind of come back in. But under no circumstances am I allowed to send cat snaps. But yeah, guys, what I will do, I will show you guys a couple of sneaks. So I'll show you a little bit of the roadmap. So, too zoomed in. So, updated the roadmap a bit. So, still kind of using the existing graphic because I don't want to make extra work for myself because there's more important things to be doing right now. But I definitely think it looks pretty cool. And we got the Gen2 logo. I'm really starting to vibe with the Gen2 logo more and more. I want to incorporate a lot of different things. So you will see that in the next sneak I'm going to be doing. We got, yeah, that will be up later as well. And I'll show you a little sneak of the cowboy hat. So I was working on that again as well today. That is not the cowboy hat, that's just the white. I don't know why it's zoomed in like that. So cowboy hat, again, I wanted to incorporate a bit of the skull. So it's going to be like a bit of a mushroom bottom. Only thing is as well though is with the hats as well, this is just to show you a bit of design. Not a design problem, but with the Pad 1 Gen, like because the bodies were always exactly the same, you could lock them in like this, so they were very, you could hide stuff behind the ears. But because like all the bodies are still the same shape, but all the bodies are slightly different, we have to create hats that basically can just sit on top. So for the ear to kind of be passing under here, I might actually have to have something dripping off or whatever. I mean, I always figure it out in the end, but it's always been something that's a bit annoying to me, trying to figure that out. But it does mean the hats will go with any body, which is good. But I've got this kind of third eye here. I don't know whether to have the eye, something coming out of the eye and snaking around, but I'm going to incorporate a lot more growth. So his hat's going to be kind of like, you know, peyote, mushrooms and stuff kind of coming out of the hat. But yeah, that will probably about wrap it up for today. So again, roadmap, cowboy hat, bubblegum, very close to finishing this line out on this one. Again, guys, with the POAPs, open up a ticket if you have not done already. I can show you actually what the POAP will look like if you want.
Remember I used the Gen2 logo for this one?
Did you do it for this one or?
For this one, yeah.
Okay, so the next
one's the other one.
Okay. Shit, okay. Then should I show them? I'll sneak it. Okay, the Gen2 logo is going to be this POAP. But this is, this will be next week's. I thought this was gonna be this week, so my mistake. This will be next week's. So it's like a gremlin bat, which I think is pretty cool.
I reckon that was it.
Chain broken off, but that's on the Hunter Ape Thompson hat. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Again, love my Thursdays with you guys. I love seeing where the chat goes. We solved a lot of problems and shared advice on how to approach the toilet, so that's what we need. When people go, "What's pad utility?" You learn how to go to the toilet sometimes. If you just come into the chat. But look forward to next week, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah. Have a good week.